If there's one thing that's always fascinated me while watching pros and freestylers play Rocket League, is the amount of control they have over their car. Watching them spin and maneuver their car in the air effortlessly, it looked like their car was an extension of their mind. Like it was a third arm or something. It was only after hundreds of hours of dedicated practice and trying out different car control drills that I started to understand what it feels like to have control over your car. In today's video, I'll be giving you different drills which will provide enough time, patience, and discipline to turn you into mechanical beast yourself. Hello there, I'm Arex and welcome to Mechanics 101. This is a series in which I'll show you how to improve your Rocket League mechanics, learn new mechanics, and possibly learn and master every mechanic currently known in Rocket League. Today we'll be talking about one of the few fundamental mechanics, car control, the ability to control your car in the air. This video will be split into 5 levels of car control. Let's begin. Level 1, Silver to Platinum. Now, I don't really like to judge someone's mechanical ability off of their rank, but if I had to give it a rating, I'd say level 1 is mainly for Silver to Platinum players. It's okay if you're a Champion 2 and still unable to do these. After all, you're there for a reason. Level 1 is all about getting into the air and staying there. We won't be focusing on hard hits or insane angles yet, just getting our car from point A to point B. Staying in the air. For this drill, you want to go into free play, turn off ball cam, jump, tilt your car back, and boost. Try to keep your car in the air for as long as possible. Messing yourself up with some air steer or even air roll and recovering will provide added difficulty for those who want it. Flying post to post. Now that you're used to floating, it's time to actually fly. Go inside one of the goals and fly to one of the corners of the opposite goal. Repeat this a few times until you got the hang of it. For an extra challenge, try changing your target corner midway through. For example, if you're flying towards the right corner, right after you cross midfield, try changing direction so that you're flying towards the left corner. This will make the exercise significantly harder. KEVPERT'S Aerial Car Control Training Pack. This is honestly the only level 1 drill I would actually recommend spending more than 15 minutes on. This is a training pack I still come back to whenever I'm practicing a new way to control my car, and it helps every time. Code is in the description. The goal for now is not to score a top corner banger, but to get used to flying towards an actual target. Just focus on hitting the ball, not how you're hitting it. Once you're able to hit the ball, try to score every shot and get 100% completion. Once you can get 100% on this training pack fairly consistently, you're ready for level 2. Level 2, Diamond to Low Champion. Floating around the ball. Similar to the floating drill in level 1. Go into free play, turn on ball cam, and try to fly around the ball. You'll notice that all of a sudden, your car is going sideways, maybe even backwards. To get it looking forwards again, you'll have to use air roll. If you're trying to do this drill and failing miserably, try doing the floating drill from level 1 and messing with air roll while trying to stay in the air. On the other hand, if you're pretty good at this or you're feeling masochistic, try doing circles around the ball without using air roll. This will really fuck with your mind. Pillars. For this drill, you'll have to choose the pillars map when going into free play. This will put you into this weird map with 2 pillars inside it. Fly around these pillars in an H shape, alternating between turning ball cam on and off. Intermediate Aerials by WAYPROTEIN. Now that you're getting pretty good at flying, it's time to actually put these abilities into practical use. For this exercise, all you have to do is practice aerial shots using the Intermediate Aerials Training Pack by WAYPROTEIN. If you're looking for an extra challenge, try getting to the ball faster and don't let it bounce before it goes into the net. Level 3, Champion 3 to Grand Champion. Level 3 is when things start to get a bit grindy. This is also, in my opinion, the bare minimum of mechanical ability any Grand Champion players should have. Everything backwards. Arguably the hardest part of level 3. If you want to learn to fly backwards, you'll essentially have to relearn everything you know about car control, with inverted controls of course. So go through levels 1 and 2, alternating between doing regular, forwards facing aerials, and the new, scary, and unknown backwards aerials. Make sure to do both so you don't forget how to do regular aerials while practicing backwards ones though. Using air roll on shots. On level 2, we started using air roll. Now it's time to start getting used to it. I know this doesn't really have anything to do with flying, but it'll make you more comfortable with using air roll while simultaneously improving your shooting. I'll leave a good training pack in the description. Air dribbles. Now that you're starting to develop decent control over your car, it's time to start working on the smaller, precise movements. And what better way to work on this than with something fun? Now, I'm not going to give you a full tutorial on how to air dribble, but basically, you want to roll the ball on the wall, hit it with your car's nose, wait half a second, and then jump, adjust with air roll, and boost towards the ball. It's much simpler than it sounds, trust me. If you go too high, the ball will start falling, and if you go too low, you might end up outspeeding the ball. If you notice you're going higher than the ball, try delaying your jump off the wall. Broken training pack. Now, this one's kinda weird. I'm pretty sure this training pack works on all platforms, but it's broken. If you enter it, you'll notice the time remaining's weird and you're outside the map. Anyways, this is meant to be used for long air dribble practice, but for now we're just gonna be using the surrounding structures to train our car control. Flying between the structures and try not to hit them. Even if you do, you'll just pass through them, but try not to do that, okay? Rings 3. PC only. Now, if you're on PC, you can actually download a workshop map called Speed Jump Rings 3 by DMC. To get it on Steam, just hit Shift-Tab, go into Workshop, search for it, and hit subscribe. It should automatically appear in the Workshop menu in the game. If you're on the Epic Launcher, you can follow the tutorial I linked in the description below to play it. This drill is pretty self-explanatory. Just go through the map. Challenge yourself by going faster than you're comfortable going. Level 4. Grand Champion and up. First off, congratulations, you're good at controlling your car now. Now it's time to take it to the next level with levels 4 and 5. At this point, you mostly know everything about training your car control. Now you just have to learn all the different ways to control your car and voila, you're a car control mastermind. So we're starting off with sideways aerials. You're probably not going to aerial sideways that much in game, but being familiar with this form of control will make small adjustments that much easier and help you achieve omnidirectional control over your car. The process is the same as it was for backwards aerials. Go through the drills we talked about and make sure to train both sides. Again, mix in a little regular and backwards control training so you don't forget how to do those. More air dribbles. Air dribbles are insanely useful for training sideways aerials. I'd say once you're able to air dribble across the field with it, you've mastered that type of car control. So once you're able to comfortably air dribble across the field with your car facing left, and then again with your car facing right, you've pretty much mastered this form of car control. Double touches. At this point, you've likely trained double taps before. I mean, you have diamonds hitting those nowadays. Double touches are actually really good for training car control because you're met with real game-like situations and have to react quickly, which will help you solidify your muscle memory. I'll leave my favorite training packs for double taps in the description down below. Tokyo Underpass Follow-Up Hits Drill. This is a drill I found on Musty's channel a while back. Recently, I decided to try it again and it really works wonders for those fast, off-wall follow-up hits. This is another compound drill which will train multiple areas of your game, most notably your car control, and flip timing. To do this drill, select the Tokyo Underpass map in free play, then roll the ball off one of the ramps, land on the wall, then jump and try to get a follow-up hit. This drill is insanely fun and, if done correctly, can help you improve your aerial mechanics. Hell, aka Parkour map level 1.11. This is another PC only drill so console players can skip to this time frame. I call this the Hell drill because that's what I went through using this to learn all 4 flying directions. To get started, you look up a map called Parkour map by DREALE on the Steam Workshop. If you're on Epic, follow the Reddit tutorial I linked earlier. Once the map's loaded, go into level 1.11 and do the slaloms. I suggest crashing into the second to last pillar so this doesn't happen. Go through these with your car facing forwards, backwards, sideways to the left, and sideways to the right. You can also mix in some air roll if you're feeling frisky. Level 5. Now that you've built a strong foundation, it's time to learn how to continuously spin while performing an aerial. This is all level 5 is about, so buckle up because it might be a long ride. Directional air roll. I suggest learning how to use directional air roll because it's quicker than regular air roll. Reason being, when you use directional air roll, you're able to air steer and air roll at the same time because, unlike regular air roll, your analog stick inputs don't change the air rolls when using directional air roll. If you're on keyboard and mouse, you'll likely be using directional air roll anyways because it's more practical, so this explanation means nothing for you. To properly train directional air roll, we'll go through 4 different stages. 3 if you're on console. Stage 1. Start with a KEVPERT training pack from level 1. This is what I used when I first started using air right. Make sure you're comfortably scoring every time before moving on to Stage 2. Stage 2. Do the floating around ball drill and or the pillars drill from level 2. For extra training, do the intermediate aerials training pack as well. Stage 3. PC only. Skip to this time frame if you're on console. Do the hell drill until you can't feel pain anymore. While spinning, of course. If this is way too hard, do the Rings 3 workshop map or switch it up by downloading the Lethamir's Rings workshop map. Lastly, learn to air dribble while spinning. If this is too hard, you can work on redirects and double touches to get a hang of how your car interacts with the ball while spinning. If you're looking for a more technical explanation of directional air roll, here's an analysis by Reddit user Glacier.2k, which is too complicated for my small brain to comprehend. That's it. If you follow these steps and train hard, you'll be getting pro level car control in no time. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video format, make sure to let me know by pressing the like button below. And if you like me, make sure to subscribe as well. See you next time.